Around May of 2021, a Taiwanese-based company known as Foxconn announced that they had signed a Memorandum of Understanding with Thai-based company PTT, a project that would lead to the creation of Project Pair. This very project would lead to a new dawn in the Thai economy, as it would eventually create a joint venture aiming to manufacture automotive vehicles equipped with electricity and batteries. A testament to investments that continues to establish Thailand as the Detroit of Asia, a title bestowed upon the Southeast Asian country for its prominent rise as a major manufacturing automotive hub. A manufacturing hub that every single automotive brand trusts the most around the region. And arguably, as the new electric vehicle industry takes shape, there is no other country around Southeast Asia that would receive as large of investments as Thailand. Currently, the Thai economy exports more than 200,000 vehicle volume units, with the latest provided by Statista Thailand projecting 243,000 vehicle units exported in the first quarter of 2022. But had it not been for the slow growth of the automotive industry recently, this would have been higher, as is the case for preceding years when Thailand had been producing nearly 2 million vehicles every year. In 2021, it is estimated that the entire automotive export value had been a whopping $19 billion. Foxconn's signing of the Memorandum of Understanding in Thailand is just yet again proof that the giant Taiwan-based company trusts this country to manufacture its vehicles. The details outlined in the agreement between Foxconn and PTT further state that their electric vehicle production facility will be located in Thailand's Eastern Economic Corridor and will have an estimated investment cost of about $1 to $2 billion. Enough to manufacture around 50,000 electric cars per year, but is expected to be expanded to 150,000 electric cars per year by around the end of this decade. With the entire project slated for full completion by 2024, Foxconn's dreams of becoming an electric vehicle brand and using Thailand as its base for manufacturing are nearing completion. However, as we go on and go about Thailand's automotive industry, or this newly signed agreement to establish an electric vehicle manufacturing plant, we have still ignored another fact that initially needs to be understood, a more important detail than whatever this project is, or why Thailand. Investments made in Thailand are already a given due to its current manufacturing status, but what is not given is Foxconn. Who in the world is Foxconn? This is the most essential detail in today's video, simply because most people around Thailand or even overseas may not know Foxconn. Yet here's a Taiwanese-based company announcing a billion-dollar investment, which will be expanded in later years. Well, to clear everything out first, Foxconn is not related to any major automotive brand. They are not connected to Toyota, Volkswagen, or Ford, nor are they connected to any other brands in Europe or America. Foxconn, also known as Hun High Precision Industry Corporation, has a reason for being hidden, simply because they are a smartphone manufacturer. They are the famous choice by major technology firms to manufacture high-tech devices such as iPhones or even sometimes console products such as Xbox or PlayStation and a long list of other smartphones and electronic brands. In fact, a report published back in 2012 estimated that 40% of all consumer electronics are manufactured by Foxconn, which shows just how massive the company is. Yet understanding Foxconn is also just one part of the question. But how can a smartphone and consumer electronic maker suddenly become an automotive brand, one that seeks to enter the ever-growing and competitive electric vehicle market? Well, much of what we understood about the world recently is that electric cars have become a huge opportunity for almost every major company. With enough capital, one company can easily enter the space, hence why even Apple, Sony, and other major tech companies with massive capital chose to enter this opportunity. And that is probably something that Thailand can look forward to. As the world's electric vehicle competition continues to take shape, there is no other country that a select few such as Thailand will reap massive benefits. This investment, led by Foxconn, may even just be the start. If, say, Apple or Sony does continue to pursue their electric vehicle project, it may more than likely benefit Thailand, as the probability that they will also open a factory in the Southeast Asian country is high. But anyway, let us go back to this upcoming project. After signing the MOU early in 2021, they immediately, by the end of the year, established a joint venture known as Horizon Plus Company Limited. It is specifically a joint venture between a subsidiary of PTT Public Company Limited known as Arun Plus Corporation and Foxconn. Arun Plus is touted by PTT as its flagship electric vehicle company, but for the most part, we think that the reason why they chose PTT is simply that it is a state-owned company, and there may not even be another company around Thailand that is as large as PTT. The security and safety that PTT can provide are unmatched. Furthermore, arguably one of the reasons why this is also very important to both Thailand and Foxconn is because the company is still majority owned by PTT. It is stated in the agreement that 60% of the company will be held by PTT, whereas the remaining 40% will go to Foxconn. Soon after these agreements have been followed and other small details, the company has found itself by the end of 2022 to break ground on the factory. The first electric vehicle delivery is now slated to be made by 2024, a very quick start considering it is just a year away. The entire business model, however, as reported by the CEO of Horizon Plus, is to be a contract design and manufacturing services, and as the CEO indicated, they are open to any automakers whose strategy is to have their vehicle produced in Thailand both for domestic and export markets. In other words, they are open and willing to share manufacturing capabilities with other brands. The estimated facility for this new manufacturing plant in Eastern Economic Corridor is stated to be 500,000 square meters. Finally, amongst the most touted reasons why this project is stated to be so successful is because this collaboration of a new electric vehicle will bring an unprecedented amount of economic and social benefits to Thailand. Firstly, there will now be a new research and development center in Thailand, which is crucial for them to enhance their entire value chain. Secondly, the transfer of technology and training for the local workforce will enable Thailand to yet again increase its viability to be chosen for future initiatives such as these. Thirdly, the move towards cleaner energy will enable the country to reach its goal faster of becoming a net zero carbon emission country. And finally, of course, it will yet again bring a number of employed workers, both to the construction of the facilities, to the employees working in the factory, and even in direct benefits. Although it is not stated how many employees will be employed, rest assured it will easily be a lot. This will also help Thailand reach its goal of being an electric vehicle manufacturing hub, which they stated will account for 50% of all new car registrations by the end of this decade. In fact, Thailand is not only gearing up its electric vehicle manufacturing plants to cater to its export market, but they are also doing so to cater to its domestic market. They have formulated plans to make thousands of charging stations located around the country. Now, these electric vehicles per se are also not stated. What we mean is that what type of vehicles are to be manufactured has yet to be announced, or at the very least to the best of our knowledge. However, in a very basic sense, we think that it will eventually be the models released by Foxconn's announcements and website databases. These models, as Foxconn touted on its website, are the likes of Model C, capable of accelerating from 0 to 100 in 3.8 seconds and an extended range of about 700 kilometers. Model E, which has 750 horsepower and has the capacity to go from 0 to 100 kilometers acceleration in just 2.8 seconds, and a few more other models such as its own electric bus, SUVs, and so on. But anyway, Foxconn's investment in Thailand is arguably just the start, as they also announced that they will expand their facility in East Thailand from 50,000 units per year to over 150,000 by the end of this decade. And that can signify that their investment of $1 to $2 billion may grow as soon as Foxconn finds success in their products. But what do you think? Do you think that Foxconn will succeed in its new electric vehicle brand? Let us know down below. Thanks for watching.